I get it if you're just completely stupid and you got sucked into this cult thing, but what I don't get is how can you be on the fence about the shape of the Earth?
Well, it's just people that really are not educated. That's number one. And people that believe that there's a collusion that's so large that all of the space agencies from Japan, from China, from Russia, all of them are liars. That all of them are colluding together to hide the true shape of the Earth, because if we really knew the Earth is flat, then it always is connected to some sort of a Bible thing. Like it's the firmament, and they believe that we're hiding the fact that God is real, and somehow there's some mass conspiracy that all these world governments and every person that ever was involved in the space agencies, they've all hid from us.
Yeah, and the moon landing. You're not you believe in the moon landing, right?
I used to believe in the moon landing.
You don't anymore?
Oh, he's joking.
I had a joke in my act about it, that before COVID, I would have told you vaccines the most important invention in human history, and after COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon.
Yeah, I know that was in your, but
Yeah.
you actually think that?
I think there is a less...
Wait, how did he did I misunderstand? Did he just give a whole reason for why flat Earth can't be real, because it would require every single country, every single space agency all over the planet to all agree on this bullshit thing? But he doesn't believe in the moon landing? Isn't it the exact same logic?
I would have told you vaccines the most important invention in human history, and after COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon.
Yeah, I know that was in your, but
Yeah.
you actually think that?
I think there is a less than zero possibility that we did not go to the moon.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Why do you think we went to the moon?
What's the answer? To be honest, I'm a little surprised that Matt Walsh thinks we even went to the moon.
You believe in the moon landing, right?
I used to believe in the moon invention in human history, and after COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon.
Yeah, I know that was in your, but
Yeah.
you actually think that?
I think there is a less than zero possibility that we did not go to the moon.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Why do you think we went to the moon?
Because it's exactly what you just said about, well, there's a lot of reasons, but
Yeah, Rogan just laid out the perfect line of logic.
the main thing is what you just said about the Earth. The vastness of the conspiracy that would be required to fake that. It's so vast that it's a lot more incredible to believe that we faked it than to believe that we just went. And going to the moon, it's a massive achievement. But I think the greatest human achievement of all time. But even so, to fake it would be even more massive.
Going to the moon was the greatest human achievement of all time? Okay.
Because not only would you need all of these space agencies and all the different whatever people in American institutions to be colluding, but you'd also need foreign governments, including adversarial foreign governments, who at this point certainly would know we faked it.
Okay. They're DGGers, okay? This is my logic train. Okay, hold on. If you believe this, now, okay. This is like a skit where Joe Rogan is like, obviously we all three of us here agree that the flat Earth is bullshit, right? Well, yeah, of course, Joe. Why is that, Joe? Well, because every single government on the planet would have to collude knowingly to try to sell this lie. Wouldn't that be insane? And all three of us like, yeah. And then Matt goes, Joe, you believe in the moon landing, right? And then Joe's like, well, I don't know about that. And then Matt repeats the same logic back to him. And Joe's like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, but then I would look at Matt and I would go, yeah, Matt, but wait, what about like the COVID vaccines? Isn't that also like every government on the planet colluding together to sell us the bullshit idea that mRNA vaccines are good and all the private, like, what's happening here? It's not even before I used to say people have like the aesthetic of trying to be reasonable or logical. Now they've like adopted like actual logical argumentation as aesthetic because they're not even applying it. This is what Dan was accusing ChatGPT of being 3 days ago. I don't even know what's happening here. What the
And for some reason haven't blown the lid on it. So they're letting us like take this achievement that they know. Like, why haven't the Russians come out and said?
Why haven't the Russians or the Chinese come out and said, oh, the mRNA vaccines are they're bad. Don't take them, guys.
Things you're saying are true.
Right.
I don't argue with any of the things you're saying. But one of the things that I think you have to consider was, if it's not possible for human beings to safely go through the Van Allen radiation belts and out into deep space without much protection, and
I don't even know, what is this a new? Isn't this like the fucking has to do with our magnetic poles and the things that get absorbed by our atmosphere. What is... Hold on. Destiny thinks he's always right and everyone else is wrong. Just to be clear, the vast majority of the planet of educated people align with my opinion, okay? I don't know if you're aware of that or not. Just because you can find one or two crackpot dipshit doctors, okay, that you will kill each other over to guzzle down their load before your fellow fucking conspiracy theorist is able to get on his knees and suck it out of him, okay? Doesn't mean that you have any credibility on your side. There's a reason why it's always one-offs and crackpots that are brought onto these shows to make you feel like there's some actual legitimate backing for any of the shit you say. When these guys are making these opinions, they're the ones that are standing in opposition to the entire planet. My favorite thing in the world would be to take all of you retarded fucks, every MAGA hat-wearing dipshit conspiratard, and ship you all off to a island. I just want to see what you guys build or accomplish in 50 years. Spoiler alert, it will be nothing. You will achieve and accomplish nothing. You don't believe in science. You don't understand anything. You'll be killing each other like cannibals, okay? Probably inventing 50 new different ways to fucking worship Christ through the fucking sacrifice of what. Just, you're so stupid. I hate you. I genuinely fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I wish we ship you all off, okay, for 50 years and see what the fuck you guys are able to come up with. You don't deserve to reap the benefits of anything in society around you because you don't believe in any of it. Like, how many retards are sitting here saying, I don't trust anything from the FDA, and you take pills to make your dick hard, right? Or you say like, oh, I'm not going to put that shit in your body, and you're smoking weed or doing cocaine every weekend, or you're eating McDonald's, or you're doing your insulin shot because you're a fat type 2. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. God, I hate you so much. Oh my God, I hate you so much.
And face
it's not a joke. I sincerely do hate you.
Human beings to safely go through the Van Allen radiation belt and out into deep space without much protection, and face the temperatures that are on the surface of the moon, which get up to 250 degrees and 250 degrees below zero in the shadows. There's no environment there.
A video on the Van Allen, but I don't actually care because I don't want to get into this because I already know this is fucking retarded, okay? Just so you know, the only way that heat can move from one object to another is with an environment. So when you say there's no environment there, how could they survive in the temperature? The temperature exists in an environment. It's like a function of particles fucking crashing and jerking each other off, right? It doesn't matter if a thing is a trillion fucking degrees if there's a vacuum between you and the other thing. Hold on one second. IP ban, because a whole bunch of people are starting to talk about like, well, actually, what about like radiating heat? Hold on, I'm waiting for him. Where are they? Someone's going to say it. There are different ways for heat. Yeah, there he is. The temperature of a particular thing in space is not that relevant if you're not sharing some type of way to transfer heat from one object to another. And they also, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but they have spacesuits on as well. Like, they do wear big suits. It's not like they're naked up there.